Well, hello, YouTube. I am back after not being on here for over a year, and I'm a little ashamed, but there's a method to my madness. I'm trying to film this video in landscape, but I'm doing it with my phone, and I don't know where to look. Like, when I look at myself, I'm looking off to the side. I guess the camera is here. I'm sorry if the way I'm looking is weird, but let's just get on with it. So, the purpose of this video, and I think it's going to have to be in two parts because this is going to be hella long. I have so much to go over of the time that I haven't been on here, and I tried to make some notes, and I also tried to record this video before, but I felt like I was rambling, so I had to make notes to stay on track. So number one, where have I been? I've been here. So what I've been doing is recording. I've been recording videos almost monthly, but I just decided rather than do a month to month that I would just record everything and then make a longer video later. So that's what I'm trying to do. Just a compilation of my journey. Now, you may ask, what is your journey? So my journey has been what I am documenting. I've been documenting two things. First thing was I did have a few plastic surgeries. If you have been on my channel, you've seen two plastic surgeries. One of them was a tummy tuck, which I absolutely am happy with. And then I also had my boobs done. I called it a boob restoration. Because I am of a particular age, and after breastfeeding 3 children, my boobs were deflated. And anyway, long story short, I wanted to restore the volume, but I regret that surgery. Yeah, I'm one of those that's regretting a surgery. I regret it because I was kind of influenced by somebody I was dating. Yes. And I kind of want to have them removed, but that's a whole nother story. Okay. That's a whole nother video I have to make for later. So if you want to see that video, you might want to subscribe. The other thing that I've been documenting is my hair because I had a lot of hair loss. And I started taking some medicine and prescription. And I started documenting. I think I documented for the first 2 months, but like your hair grows slowly. So I just felt like it was just tedious to document that every month and to not really see the results. But you're going to see from where I left off to where I am now that my hair has really, really improved. One might ask, well, it's been almost 2 years. It would have improved anyway. Probably. You may have a point there. And my doggy is getting on my nerves. No, you got to go. It probably would have. But I believe that I was suffering from some androgenic alopecia. Just by the way, my hair was thinning in the crown and on my temples. I believe that it would have progressed. So I opted to start taking prescription medicine. So I believe that my hair would have probably still grown more in places where I wasn't suffering from the alopecia, and it would have continued to thin. That's my opinion. So yeah, this video is going to have to be in 2 parts. I can't be on here too long. Although this first video is probably just get some popcorn. It's going to be kind of long and it's going to be chatty. So I think this video I'm going to attempt to document the first year where I left off at 2 months. So I'm going to try and document the next 10 months. And then the next video, I'll do the following 10 months. That's the plan, but we'll see what happens. Now, let's look at my notes. Some history on my hair. I did a video of my hair damage, and I'll try to link it. in the description that really shows the amount of damage that I had in my hair. My damage, when I went back and looked at my pictures and my videos, I saw that my hair was starting to thin, like here. Like, see how my hair is not see-through now? Where it was getting very see-through, and my hair was down to here, but it was just very like limp and see-through. And it was starting even before I did something to damage it. I noticed it. So I think my hair was already fragile when I damaged it. So you may ask, how did you damage your hair, Danielle? So I damaged my hair by doing something very stupid. Do I have any of it left? I do dye my hair. I'm looking in my cabinet beneath me. I don't have any. I threw it all out, I think, because I'm a woman of a particular age. And I do get grays, and I just am not bold enough to wear my gray hair yet. Maybe when I'm a much more particular age, I will, but not now. So I dyed my hair, and I was using some permanent hair dye, but not a lot. I was actually using semi-permanent hair dye, and I was using the Clairol Beautiful collection or something. It's in a copper bottle, and I was using that. And before I did the one act that really damaged my hair, when I look back at my pictures, I feel like that semi-permanent dye was thinning my hair. And the reason why I say that is because I have another YouTuber that I love to follow, and she was having some thinning, and she was using the same dye as mine, the semi-permanent, and she was having some hair issues as well. And her hair was thinning, and I thought, we're using the same product. But, I didn't, I just kind of put a note in my brain. But then one day I just wanted my hair to be vivid black. I wanted to be really, really jet black. So I put the dye in, and I said, I wonder how it would be if I slept in this dye. So I put it in, put a plastic cap on, and I went to bed. And I woke up expecting to see like some luscious dark, and my hair was almost relaxed. It was almost straight. Here, especially here, it was like there was no kink. It was it was almost relaxed. It was so, my hair was doing like this, and I was terrified at first. It's like, wow, I damaged my hair. But then as a few weeks went on, I kind of liked it because it elongated my hair. I just had to kind of scrunch it, but my hair was elongated. But over time, that just started to thin out a lot, like especially here. It was so thin. It wasn't affected in the back. It was just in the front. So that was my hair damage. And on top of that, I just had thinning, a lot of thinning in this whole crown. So that's the extent of my hair damage. What was my plan? Trying to fix the back of my hair, because the way I slept in it overstretches the back, and I don't like that, because the back of my hair is the healthiest, and it stretches too much, and I keep get up there, get information. Anyway, so my remedy for this hair damage was to take some Minoxidil from a company called Muesli, and I'll show you the bottle here in a minute. It's called Muesli, and I was already using them for some skin products. I used them for my retinol. What else? It was 2 skin products I was using them for. And they sell hair products as well, like prescription strength. So I thought, I should try it because my hair is pretty damaged, and I would go like 6 months and be thinking, I wonder if I should try it, as I would see my hair falling out. And then I would say, damn, you should have already tried it, because maybe you might see some effects by now if you had tried it. But I was kind of scared to try it. The drug is minoxidil, but not just minoxidil. They compound it with a dutasteride or finasteride, or depending who you are. Like if you're of childbearing age, you can't take dutasteride, and I am not of childbearing age. But because I'm postmenopausal, I can take dutasteride because I can't have kids. So dutasteride is, well, okay, let me go back. Minoxidil is the drug that it's a vasodilator, and it opens up your pores and allows your hair to grow more faster. And the dutasteride is a DHT blocker, which DHT is, I think it's a hormone, something that we create in our bodies, especially men. But I think we all have it. And some people are very sensitive to it, especially the older you get. And it causes the alopecia. So if you only take minoxidil, it's like putting water in a bucket with a hole. So the water will just keep falling out. So the purpose of the dutasteride is to block the DHT, to stop the hair fall. So that way you can retain the hair you grow with minoxidil. So that was what I wanted to try. And I actually started out with some, not oral, but the topical minoxidil. But I quickly said, this ain't it. I prefer the pill because it's just a once-a-day pill and it's quick and easy. So I'll show you the size of the pill. And once you start taking this pill, it's supposed to be that you have to take it for the rest of your life. And some people are like, oh, I don't want to take it for the rest of my life. My dog. But I take a lot of vitamins and supplements forever. I take vitamin D. I take vitamin C. I take calcium. I take supplements for my joints because I work out a lot. So I just felt like, what is one more pill that I have to take for the rest of my life? But they say if you stop taking the pill, then all the hair you gain, you'll lose. Well, I'll just keep taking the pill because the pill is this size. And I have pills that are double, if not triple this size, that I take every day. So, oops, I just dropped it. So I don't mind taking this pill. And it comes, I think, in a 90-day supply. If I can cover it's called the hair pill. And the company, I don't know if it's going to show up. The hair pill is from a company called Muesli. I don't even know how much I exposed on there. So that's what I decided to start taking. So I started taking it in April of 2024. And that's when I started documenting. The progress was very slow. And initially, my biggest trouble spot was here. Like, it was just a gap. And so I actually was wearing hair pieces, which I hate to do because I am a natural girly. And I'm the type of person who, I don't like wigs and weaves. To each their own. If that's what you like, then good. But I like to enhance what I have because I believe that whoever I may or may not end up with, I am a divorced woman and I do date. I want whoever I date to know exactly what I look like without, like if you look at me now, like, I have on some lip stuff, but I don't have on any eye makeup. Excuse me, I do wear some makeup sometimes, but I got on here today with no makeup on. I actually look kind of like a hot mess. So, yeah, I just like to look like me. And when everything comes off, I don't want to look like a different person. So I did wear 2 hair pieces, one on each temple for like the first 6 or 8 months. But I didn't enjoy it because I felt like I was not being me. and I'll show you the hair pieces. Around a year mark is when I started feeling like, and you'll see it in the videos that I'm going to show. This video is going to be very long. Around the 1 year mark is when I started feeling like, you know what? I think you can go without the hair pieces. It was still sparse, but it filled in enough where I felt like I could do it. Okay, I just want to pause for 1 second. And I'm completely new to this, trying to figure out how to do this whole YouTube video thing. And I hope this works. But I just wanted to say that I jumped ahead here to show that video at the 1 year of me taking minoxidil, because that was the only video I could find of me actually showing how I put the hairpiece in. But I am going to do a part 2 to this video, because this video is just going to be too long. If I were to show months 3 to 20, it would be 3 hours long. I'm very thorough in detail, and I've taken so many pictures and videos that I really would like to show everything that I have to document my progress. Um, so part 2, please stay tuned. Maybe a week after this video goes up, I will upload part 2 when I finish it, and it will chronicle months 3 to 12 with detailed videos and pictures of how my hair looked at the 3rd month all the way to the 12th month. And then part 3 will be months 12 to 20. So and I'm going to try to post those videos a week apart. I'm going to try, fingers crossed. Full disclosure, these videos that you're going to see, I look a hot mess. I really do these recordings for me. I am not a YouTuber. My goal is not to get a whole bunch of followers and subscribers and make money and quit my job. I use YouTube to document things for me so I can go back and see my progress on certain things. So yeah, when I made these videos, some of them I had 0 stench or makeup and I looked terrible. And some of them my hair was my hair was so bad. But it's full honesty here. Yeah, and you're going to see those ratchet looking videos of me. Some of them I'm almost too embarrassed to post. But like I said, it's more for me, so I can go back and see how far I've come. But some of those videos, when I look at them, it's kind of cringe. You're going to see those videos in part 2 and 3, because I went through a really, really ugly duckling stage during like months 3 to 10. Summer 2024 was so rough. Um, yeah, I went through a really bad ugly duckling stage, but I'm so glad that I chronicled it and I recorded videos and I took pictures and I documented, because I'm able to see how much progress I've really made. Because it wasn't until I started recording these or documenting or making this video right now that I was able to see that, wow, my hair has improved, because I really did not notice the much of a difference. Yeah, my hair did feel healthier, but excuse me, I still feel like I have a lot of thinning and breakage, and I think I still have some blasted cuticles where my cuticles just won't curl, but my hair is improving, and I think I'm making a turnaround. So I'm so glad that I documented it, and I recommend that if you really want to see a difference in your hair over time, just take pictures, but don't look at them every day. I had to really stop looking at the pictures and the videos, and I'm so glad that I did that. So that's what you're going to see. And real quick, I have a whole bunch of things here. And I'm probably going to have to take a break and come back to finish this, because I do have something to do in about 15 minutes, so we'll see. So the hair pieces that I used, which I hated using, I used 2, and it matches my hair my hair texture somewhat close enough. And I used it underneath so the top would cover. This was what I wore on one side. And then I wore this one on the other side. Yeah. And that was it. I didn't do anything else. And then I just fluffed the hair on top. It's a clip-in. Fluffed my hair on top of it. And it was underneath. And it really gave me the volume that I needed. But now, I don't need it. A little bit about this hair today. This is a day 10 wash and go. I'm actually going to wash my hair tonight. It's a day 10 wash and go. And you'll see in my journey of over this year and a half, it's actually been 20 months. I probably should have said that. It's been 20 months since I've been on Minoxidil and dutasteride. It'll be in the title probably. And when I first started the drug, my hair was not doing a wash and go anymore. It was just, my hair was busted. It was just frizzing. The back was, but the front, like I wasn't getting any clumpers. I wasn't getting anything. My hair would not, it was broken. I was trying to find I tried twist outs, and twist outs kind of worked because you kind of fake a pattern. But I like wearing my own natural pattern. So I tried some twist outs, but I don't like waiting for your hair to dry 24 hours. And, I didn't document any twist outs, I don't think, because I'm a wash and go girly. But so my wash and goes were really bad. And I started trying lots of different products too. And most products don't work for my hair. And last month, November, this is December, I returned to an OG that always works for me. And that is flaxseed gel. Flaxseed gel is the one product that works for my hair. And I started using it when I went natural back in 2015. And I used it for years. The only drawback is you have to make it. I would make it by a batch that would last me like 2 or 3 months. And then I would freeze it in little gel containers. And then take out a little bit at a time and thaw the night before. But, I wanted to try to get away from flaxseed gel and find things that were just easy to use, store-bought. And that wasn't helping. And I discovered in November, when I returned to flaxseed gel, that's what my hair loves. And honestly, in just the month and a half of being back on flaxseed gel, and I think you're going to see it in the video, I think my hair flourished even more just going back to flaxseed gel. I put a lot of good ingredients in my flaxseed gel. I put fenugreek in my flaxseed gel. And I put some good oils, vitamin E oil, jojoba oils in my flaxseed gel. So I put a lot of really good green tea. I make my flaxseed gel with green tea, hibiscus, fenugreek. And I think all those things really help to the health of my hair as well. But I also use other things besides that. So I mix my flaxseed gel with about 2 big tablespoons of Curly Magic. And I do use a little Curly Magic as I'm styling in addition to the flaxseed gel. I love Curly Magic. It's been an OG. I've always used it with my flaxseed gel. It goes great. But I've been experimenting with toppers because the Curly Magic doesn't really, it's great, but I feel like it doesn't give me great hold. So I've been experimenting with different toppers. The best topper I have found is the Miche Tropical Oasis. I got a text. I put it in this, which I got from a long time ago from that gel that you refrigerate that everybody was talking about. Comes in a little pouch. Sucks for me. But you can go online and buy their dispenser thing, which I bought, but the gel sucks. I hate it. So I put mine in here. This is great as a topper, but it's expensive. So I've been trying to find other toppers, and I actually I have some of this that I use this on my, what would you call it, these tendrils? I don't know what they call it. The girlies call these. When I put my hair back, I like to have a little one here. There we go. I use this on that on my little tendrils, and it works great. So I decided to try it as a topper. And I feel like, well, for this wash and go, I use this on the front as a topper, and I use this on the back. And I feel like it flaked. So when I do a 360, you'll see what I mean. I feel like I got some flakes. Now, the flakes don't come until like after day 7, after the cast starts to break. And this is like a day 10, so it makes sense. But I would like to be able to go 14 days with no flakes. I love the way my hair looks towards the end of the wash and go. And if I didn't have to wash my hair, I wouldn't. I would go 14 days. But I have an event that's right around day 14 where my hair would be a straight up afro if I don't wash my hair. So that's why I'm washing my hair. So let's see who's texting me. Okay. I will call them back. So I'm going to do a quick 360 of this hair of day 10, wash and go. It's kind of shaped a little weird because of the way I've been sleeping on it. The way I've been putting it up in a high puff and then taking it out and shaping it. But that stretches this part out too much. But it's the last day, so I don't really care. And I did stretch my hair today with a blow dryer. Only the top. I don't stretch the bottom part of my hair because it's too long. I would have a mullet. I try to cut the bottom, but it just keeps growing. So I'm just trying to scrunch it up until the rest of my hair decides to catch up. So oh yeah, got plenty of room. So you probably see some flakes in there. You might see some flakes. But I'm washing it today, so it's not a big deal. So that's how my hair is at 20 months. It's December 2025. I started the journey April 2024. One of the things I love about my hair now is the volume. When my hair, right before I started taking it, my hair was just limp. It wouldn't like poof out. One last note that I'd like to say, in this photo, I was already living with about a year of the damage from the hair dye, the black hair dye that I slept in. And it made my hair very limp, as I said before. And I think another thing that made, because as I go way back into my hair journey, even a year before the incident of the sleeping in the hair dye, I think what may have contributed to my hair being weak is there was a thing called the wet look, and it was slathering your hair with so much gel that it made it flat and lay down and made it look wet. Everybody was doing that, and volume wasn't that much of a thing back then. And so I was doing the most, and I was really, really flattening my hair with the gel. And I think that probably caused some mechanical damage, which made the dye incident even worse. And so back then I thought this look was okay, but the more I look at it, my hair isn't meant to be that flat. And one of the things I love are these little things that stick out. I just love that. Okay, so that's a little history about my hair. Now, the rest of this video, I'm probably going to have to come back and talk some more about, let's call this a part 1. How about we do that? Call this a part 1. I'm going to try to come back this evening before I wash my hair and do the part 2. That's the month 3 to month. I don't know. We'll see. It'll be part 2. It's going to have to be in 2 parts because I have so much and so many videos. So this is an introduction to the beginning of my journey over on Minoxidil and dutasteride for the past 20 months. And I shall return. Bye.